Okay, so I have to tell you something embarrassing. I texted my friend last week. I said, I'm in the bus. She wrote back, are you inside the bus? Like inside the engine? And I said, yes, I'm inside the engine, obviously.
You did not say that.
I panicked. I didn't know what was wrong. Is it in the bus, on the bus, at the bus? Why are there three options?
Okay. First of all, I love you and I love this story. Second of all, this is exactly why we're doing today's episode.
Please, I am so ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to English Speaking Practice. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo, and I was on the bus. On the bus. I now know that. We'll get to why in about 2 minutes.
Today, we are doing prepositions, specifically the three that confuse every single English learner on the planet: at, in, and on.
These three words have haunted me for years. Like, why does English even need three of them? Can't we just pick one?
I hear you. But by the end of this episode, you're going to love these three words because they actually make a lot of sense once you see the pattern.
There's a pattern?
There is a beautiful pattern, and we have a trick at the end that is going to make this stick in your brain forever.
Oh, I'm excited. And hey, if you're new here, welcome.
We're so glad you found us. We post English lessons every week that actually feel like hanging out with friends, not sitting in a classroom.
Yeah, so hit subscribe if you want more. We promise to keep making Leo's embarrassing stories part of the learning experience.
That's the whole show. Okay, let's start with the basics. What even is a preposition?
Okay, I know this one. It's a small word that shows a relationship between things, like where something is or when something happens.
Perfect, exactly. Words like at, in, on, under, next to, behind, those are all prepositions. But today, we're zooming in on just three: at, in, and on.
The terrible trio.
The magical trio. We're going to look at them in two big categories: place and time, because at, in, and on work for both, but with different rules for each.
Okay, let's start with place, because that's where I got wrecked on the bus.
Let's start with place, and here's the simplest way to think about it. Imagine you're zooming in on a map.
Like Google Maps?
Exactly like Google Maps. When you're super zoomed out, like you're looking at a country or a city, that's in. You're inside a big area.
In a country, in a city.
Right. I live in Brazil. She studies in London. We grew up in a small town. These are big areas. You're surrounded by them, inside them.
So in is like you're surrounded by something, enclosed in it, right?
Yes, that's a great way to put it. In is when you're enclosed, physically inside something or in a large area. He's in the room. The keys are in the bag. I'm in the kitchen.
Okay, that makes sense. You're literally inside something.
Now, zoom in a little closer on that map. You're on a specific street now, or on a surface. That's on.
On a street.
I live on Baker Street. She's on the 3rd floor. The book is on the table. On means you're on a surface or positioned on something.
Oh, so the bus, I'm sitting on the surface of the bus, like on top of the bus's floor, right? I'm resting on it.
Exactly. I'm on the bus. You're on the vehicle, riding on it. I'm on the train. She's on the plane.
So if I said I'm in the bus, that sounds like I'm...
Like you're physically inside the bus's engine or storage compartment.
That's why my friend was confused. She thought I was inside the machinery.
Precisely. Now zoom in even further on that map. You're at one specific point, a precise location, a meeting spot, an address, a destination. That's at.
At a specific point.
I'll meet you at the coffee shop. She's at the airport. He works at a school. We're at the corner of 5th and Main.
So at is like you're pinpointing an exact spot.
Yes, that's a perfect way to describe it. At is specific and precise. It's like dropping a pin on a map.
So in is a big area, like a city or inside something. On is a surface or transport. At is a specific point or location.
You've got it. Let's do some examples together. I'll say a place, you tell me which preposition.
Game on.
The milk is blank the fridge.
You're inside the fridge, enclosed, In. The milk is in the fridge.
Perfect. She lives blank Paris.
Paris is a city, big area. In. She lives in Paris.
Meet me blank the front door.
Front door is a specific point. At. Meet me at the front door.
Excellent. The cat is sitting blank the sofa.
The cat is sitting on the surface of the sofa. On. The cat is sitting on the sofa.
Beautiful. You see how each one has a different sense. Enclosed, surface, specific point?
It's actually starting to feel natural, like I can feel which one is right.
That's exactly what we want. Now let's look at some tricky ones because there are some common mistakes that people make that we need to talk about.
Uh-oh, here come my mistakes.
I'll see you in the station.
Is a station a big enclosed area or a specific point?
Great question. A station is actually a specific point, a destination. So we say, I'll see you at the station.
At the station, because it's a destination, a precise meeting point.
Exactly. Same with other destination-type places. At the airport, at the hospital, at the bank, at the supermarket.
So when I'm going to a place as a destination, it's usually at?
That's a great instinct. When it's a specific destination or meeting point, at. Now, what about I work in a hospital versus I work at a hospital?
Wait, both of those work?
Yes, and they mean slightly different things. I work in a hospital means you're physically inside the building. You're a doctor, a nurse, someone who's inside those walls all day.
And I work at a hospital.
At a hospital is more about the general location as your workplace or destination. It's a tiny difference and both can be used, but native speakers do feel the distinction.
Wow, English is detailed.
It really is, but don't stress. You'll develop a feel for this. Okay, let's move to the second big category, time, because at, in, and on work for time too.
And it's different rules for time than for place?
Similar logic, actually. Think of it like this. In is for long, big time periods. On is for specific days and dates. And at is for exact clock times and certain fixed expressions.
Okay, in for long periods, like years, seasons.
Yes, I was born in 1998. We go on vacation in summer. She graduated in March. He started his new job in 2024.
So months, years, seasons, all in.
All in, because those are big chunks of time. You're kind of inside them, right? You're in the month of March, in the year 2024.
Okay, that actually connects with the place logic. In is like you're surrounded, whether it's a place or a time period.
Exactly. Your brain is making the connection. Now, on specific days and dates.
I have a meeting on Monday.
Yes, I was born on the 5th of June. We celebrate on Christmas Day. The concert is on Friday night.
On Monday, on my birthday, on a specific date.
Right. If you can say the blank day, or it's a specific calendar date, use on. And then at for exact clock times.
The movie starts at 7 o'clock.
Perfect. I wake up at 6 a.m. The meeting is at noon. Let's meet at 3:30.
So the more specific the time, the smaller the preposition gets.
Oh, that's actually a beautiful insight. Big time period, in. Specific day, on. Exact moment, at. It's like zooming in, just like with place.
Wait, the zoom thing works for time too?
It does. In is zoomed out. Years, months, seasons. On is a bit closer. Days, dates. At is zoomed all the way in. Exact time, exact moment.
That is honestly so satisfying.
Now, let's talk about some common mistakes. Leo, have you ever said something like, see you in Monday?
Maybe.
That's one of the most common ones. See you in Monday, but Monday is a specific day, so it should be
On Monday. See you on Monday.
yes. And I'll call you at the morning is another one.
At the morning sounds wrong to me now. Morning is like a period of time, not an exact moment. So, in the morning.
Exactly. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. These are general time periods within a day we use in.
But at night, I've heard people say that.
Great catch.
At night is an exception. We say in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but at night. Just one of those English things you have to remember.
English always has one exception to ruin everything.
Just one. There are also some fixed expressions. At the weekend, British English, or on the weekend, American English. At the moment, at the same time, in the end. These are just fixed. You learn them as phrases.
So some of these you just have to memorize?
A few, yes, but the core rule, in for big periods, on for days and dates, at for exact times, covers like 90% of situations.
I can live with 90%.
Okay, I promised you a trick, the one that makes all of this stick. Are you ready?
I've been waiting for this moment.
I call it the zoom trick, and it works for both place and time. Here's how it goes. Imagine you're zooming in to Google Maps.
Okay, I've got Google Maps in my head.
You start zoomed all the way out. You can see whole countries, whole continents. That level, that's in. I live in France. She grew up in Asia. He was born in the 1990s. Big, wide, enclosed.
In is zoomed out.
Now you zoom in a little bit. You can see a neighborhood. You can see a street. You can see a specific day on a calendar. That level is on. She lives on Maple Avenue. The cafe is on the second floor. The party is on Saturday.
On is medium zoom.
Now you zoom all the way in. You're looking at one tiny dot on the map, one specific address, one exact time. That level is at. Meet me at number 42. She's at the front desk. The show starts at 8 p.m.
At is maximum zoom.
In, on, at. Zoomed out, medium, zoomed in. For both place and time.
This is so good. Okay, everyone at home, say it with us. Zoomed out,
In,
medium zoom,
on,
maximum zoom,
at.
in, on, at. In, on, at. To the camera, comment below if the zoom trick is going to change your life, because it definitely just changed mine.
And think about it. I'm in the bus versus I'm on the bus. Which one feels more zoomed in?
On, because on the bus is a specific surface. You've zoomed into that particular vehicle.
Exactly. I'm in the bus would be more like you're in the general concept of a bus situation, which is why it sounds weird.
I finally understand the bus thing. 2 years late, but I'm here.
Better late than never. Okay, let's practice. I'm going to give you fill-in-the-blank sentences, and you, yes, you watching right now, answer before Leo does.
It's a race. I'm motivated.
Sentence 1. I'll meet you blank the library blank 5 p.m.
Okay, library. Is it a big area I'm enclosed in, a surface, or a precise destination point? It's a destination, a meeting point. So at. I'll meet you at the library.
Yes. Now what about the second part of that sentence, at 5 p.m.? Did you notice we already gave that one?
Oh, at 5 p.m., exact clock time, at. That's already correct in the sentence.
Beautiful. Sentence 2. She was born blank October blank a Tuesday.
October is a month, big time period, in. She was born in October, and Tuesday is a specific day, on a Tuesday.
Perfect. She was born in October on a Tuesday. You combined in and on in one sentence.
That felt really natural, actually.
Because you understand the rule now. Sentence 3. The keys are blank my bag, blank the front pocket.
Keys are inside my bag, enclosed, in. The keys are in my bag, and inside the front pocket, also enclosed, in the front pocket.
Yes, 2 ins. Sometimes you use the same preposition twice. The keys are in my bag, in the front pocket.
That sounds totally natural.
Okay, challenge round. These ones are a little harder. He arrived blank the airport, blank the afternoon, blank Monday.
Oh, wow, 3 blanks. Okay, airport, specific destination, at. Afternoon, general period of the day, in. Monday, specific day, on. So, he arrived at the airport in the afternoon on Monday.
That is flawless. I'm actually proud of you right now.
I feel like a different person than the guy who was texting, "I'm in the bus."
You have grown so much. Okay, one more. I live blank a small apartment, blank Oak Street, blank number 14.
Live inside an apartment enclosed in Oak Street, a specific street, surface level, on Oak Street. Number 14, exact address, maximum zoom, at number 14. So, I live in a small apartment on Oak Street at number 14.
That is absolutely perfect. That sounds like something a real native speaker would say.
I actually feel confident about prepositions right now. That is a new feeling.
Okay, quick recap before we wrap up. For place, in is for enclosed spaces or big areas, rooms, buildings, cities, countries. On is for surfaces and transport, tables, floors, streets, buses, trains. At is for specific points and destinations, addresses, exact spots, meeting places.
And for time, in is for long periods, years, months, seasons, morning, afternoon, evening. On is for specific days and dates, Monday, the 5th, Christmas Day. At is for exact clock times, at 6 p.m., at noon, at midnight.
And the zoom trick to remember it all?
Zoomed out is in, medium zoom is on, maximum zoom is at. Works for both place and time.
That's all of it. You just learned something that trips up English learners for years in 15 minutes.
And the zoom trick is genuinely brilliant. Like I can feel myself using it already in my head.
That's the goal. And listen, even native speakers mix these up sometimes in super tricky situations. So don't be hard on yourself. The more you practice, the more natural it feels.
Just like anything else, you get better by doing it.
Exactly. And hey, if this episode helped you, we make these every week. Hit that subscribe button because next week we're going to be talking about articles, a, an, and the, which is a whole adventure.
Oh, the adventure. Or should I say, an adventure? See, I'm already confused.
That's next week's problem. You'll be fine.
But before you go, we want to see your practice. Write a sentence in the comments using at, in, or on.
Like, I study in my room on weekdays, or I have class at 9 a.m. on Friday. Any sentence at all, just try it.
We actually read these. Every single week we go through the comments, and it genuinely makes our day.
It really does. Okay, you've worked hard today, you learned a lot, and you should feel really good about it.
Seriously, the fact that you watch this whole thing, you're putting in the work. Your English is getting better. Keep going.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Keep practicing, and remember,
You've got this. On the bus, people, on the bus.
I'm never gonna live that down, am I?
Never. See you next week.